you're gonna fail out a few times. I mean, there's gonna be times when you come out here and you won't be able to get up a few hills a certain amount of time, and you'll think, well, I just can't make it up that hill, and you just aren't in the right gear. You don't take it wide enough, and you don't turn sharp enough right at the top, and you don't make it up, and you might just say, well, I'll just hop off and walk, and so you kind of give up. But you just got to keep trying it and take some advice from other people.
Yeah.
My name's Tim Osborne. Been out here 4 years or so. I think we started 5 years ago, but I've been out here riding for about 3 to 4. So it's been good to see the mountain biking come about in the last few years. My favorite part about riding, especially out here at Lake Lou, is there's just a good community that comes out here, but it's also, you get a good trail system. Some of the guys that have been running this place have really ramped it up recently, so it's in really good shape. It's well cared for, but we'll also get a good crew of people out here too, so of all stages in terms of skill level too, so we'll have some beginners and advanced people too, which is fun. There's a lot of climbs here, and so if you're not, like for me, I'm not super fast on the downhills, so I have a lot of climbing to do. I don't go up start up with the hills with a lot of speed, so the exercise is probably my favorite part, but also just getting out with some of the guys and doing some group rides. Maybe the most fulfilling thing about mountain biking is it's kind of scary sometimes, especially when you're first starting. And so when you come out here and you maybe give a little courage and you go off a small jump, and then you're like, okay, that felt pretty fun. I mean, you'll go off jumps occasionally and you might fall down, but that's usually a good time just to get back up. But it's just fulfilling because you can bring someone out here who doesn't think they can do it, and you can show them it's pretty easy. Like, you can ride around all the hard stuff, and then you can just get them on a bike and you can get out here and you can do it. And that's showing people and bringing them on board to join in, and they have a great time. That's probably my favorite part about it. There's probably a solid 5 to 10 riders in town here that are coming out regularly, but then we have people that come from Springfield. There's a group in Springfield, I think, that comes and has a group ride maybe every week, every other week or something like that. If you're just riding up 55 on the interstate, you'll see people Saturday morning with bikes on top of their cars and just on their hitches, that sort of thing, and you'll see them taking exit 52, which is kind of cool. Just because, we are kind of out here a little bit, but we have this nice trail, which is great. So it's fun to have it. I live just 2 miles from here, so I can be out here in a couple minutes and then have a quick ride, and in an hour I'm back home. So. Yeah, so events you can have, obviously you have your big holidays. There'll be people out here for all sorts of stuff. But in terms of, you can bring horseback riding, you can have horseback riding events out here. But in terms of if you want to get involved in races, there's a triathlon every September out here at the lake that starts at the lake. You ride around over the dam and come back. They do 5Ks out here. And then I think the leaders of the trails out here are trying to get a mountain bike race, a time trial set up. To be coming to play maybe within the next year or two. So looking forward to that one as well.
That's awesome.
That's another thing that's great is the mountain bike community is very, they'll teach you anything. So they're not going to be push you away if you're a beginner. They're going to bring you on board and pick you up so that, kind of rising tide will raise all the ships there. And so that's probably my favorite part coming out here, but you can learn just to not give up at anything really, because it's just a different route to the same destination.